Good morning, guys. Welcome to today's video where I have no idea what the topic's gonna be, but I'm fishing with this guy, that guy, and so I know it's gonna be fun and I know you're gonna learn something. So stay tuned. Fish on! So we get to our first spot. Gene starts throwing a topwater, throwing a buzzbait up in the shallow water, and I was like, dude, what do you want me to throw? And he gives me this. It literally looks like a turd. Not a TRD, but a turd.
Look at how much of that skirt's missing.
It's all jacked up, but I'm gonna catch him. First on about his third cast, he hooks that dude right there. Little chunker. So Gene, tell me how you were in the Army with those Fred Flint. Turn sideways real quick. You guys, I'm just giving you a little close-up of the fluke feet. Like, can you actually walk in mud without snowshoes?
You know what's funny? I always played sports where I had to run, and I was always the fastest person on the team. So I don't want to hear any crap about my...
But I mean, look at them things.
They're 9.5, 5
Look how wide.
9.5, 5Es with high arches.
5E?
5E with high arches.
No wonder he has to wear those.
Yep.
5E.
I had a...
Not 4E, not 3E.
I had a PA in the Army try to tell me I had flat feet. I told him to go back to school.
Good night.
Yep.
All right, guys, so Gene said he was fishing the Spro tournament, and I was like, dude, practice throwing the Spro. So we pull up on this dock and he hits that first little pile of grass, right? It's not even a mat. That's literally grass that's just blown in. What was that, like the fourth cast?
Yeah, about 4 casts.
And smashed. But like always, now it's time for the super sexy slow-mo release. So we're gonna have to work on Gene's fish release in slow-mo. I mean, he's good at catching them, but we gotta work on that release. So you guys do me a favor and grade that release in the comments. Not compared to my releases, because I got the pro slow-mo releases, but go ahead and grade Gene's slow-mo release there. Just 1 to 10, grade it in the comments. So guys, check this out. Gene is wearing the KBF shirt and I'm wearing a Flukemaster shirt, and that wasn't even planned. I wear my Flukemaster shirt so that at gas stations people think I'm him. They're like, dude, you're so much better looking in real life. Oh, that's not true. Just smarter looking, if that's a thing. Is smarter looking? Can you look smarter?
I mean, guys that cuss all the time, you know what I tell guys that cuss all the time?
What's that?
Especially in a professional setting? It says hard to look smart with stupid coming out of your mouth.
I mean, I've been guilty of that my day. So. All right, so what are we doing now, Gene?
We have determined that the bass are in the 7 to 8 foot range on the edges of grass. And fish that marina was great, but you have to go around all the giant boat slips to get.
And they
to
weren't in the marina per se, they were in the shallow part of the marina. Yeah.
So we're going outside the marina, and we're going to work our way along the bank at that depth so we can continuously fish that grass.
What's causing these fish to move shallow right now?
The photo period.
So I talked about it a little bit earlier in the video, but explain to the folks what the photo period means in your words, and then I'll kind of do my version of it at the end of the video. But what's the photo period mean for your fishing?
It's the period of time between when the sun comes up and the sun comes down. Okay? And when that period of time gets less than 10 hours, it's like a switch. And it tells the bass, it's time to go shallow.
Because what that does is that temperature changes at different times throughout the year, but the photo period doesn't. So bass don't get caught without feeding up for the winter. They know instinctively to start feeding up as soon as those days started getting shorter. That's the Cliff Notes version of it for Georgia people. What do you think?
Yep.
Cool. So as I was flipping the camera around, Gene said he's got it marked on his calendar. Not only do I got it marked in my calendar, I actually have a reminder set in my calendar that says get ready for photo period adjustment, and then I taper it down. I actually might screenshot that and throw it in the video. And then I'll see if I can find some really cool image that illustrates how the photo period works. You know, just how it transitions this time of year, and I'll drop that into the video as well. Now we're gonna catch some fish. There he is. Here we go.
Just got one.
That's a little bit of fish.
Wow, that is a better fish. A little better.
Looking like a snack. So stupid.
That just happened.
That just happened. What is that, about 5.5, I think?
We got a school of them because he was the second one that bit.
Nice. Pretty fish. All right, get that thing back in the water. What'd you catch it on?
A bait.
Come on, just give us the rundown, bro. Give us the rundown.
This is my national championship spot, bro.
Give us the rundown. So you see that dock right there?
Just don't show the one behind you.
You mean don't show that one over there? Basically, if you guys fish by this pine tree right here, you're in this spot. It looks like every other pine tree. Show them the bait, man.
It was a rage bug.
But show them the rigging. Let's give us a Gene Jensen walkthrough.
All right, Gene Jensen walkthrough. So I rigged a rage bug on a straight shake Gamakatsu G-finesse flipping hook with a 3/8 ounce tungsten weight. Little bobber stopper just because I'm addicted to bobber stoppers.
Now, did you do this little action right here?
Yep, and I dipped the tails in some chartreuse JJ's Magic like always. And one bit, and I missed the hook set, and I swam back to the boat, and another one came up and hammered it. So they're still out there.
All right, guys, so listen, I'm gonna end today's video. Got to say a big thanks to that knucklehead back there for taking me fishing. Listen, here's the true thing you got to deal with this time of year. September is transition month. It sucks fishing a lot of times, but this is the time to get out and explore spots, do some mapping, do some graphing, do some experimenting with you know, your run and gun patterns, do some experimenting with changing lures out, and then it'll ultimately pay off with one of these giants I'm about to show you guys right here. Hold on. Boom! I'm just kidding. Anyway, so they're choking it. We're having fun. The best thing to do in September is to lower your expectations, have a good time, enjoy yourself, and focus on finding where those fish are gonna be, so that in October, when they strap on the feed bag, I'll see you guys in the next video. Love y'all.